There's really only one difference between a remote appointment setting and remote closing, and that is patience. And let me explain a little bit further on that. So, I firmly believe that appointment setters are much more patient than closers are. And that's what separates 90% of closers from the top 10% is that they're not patient enough. They don't have the patience to go through a proper discovery with the prospects, with the leads, and that ends up screwing up most of the calls and actually most of the revenue for the company too. But appointment setters are much more patient. They're much more diligent. They're talking to way more people at once, and they're a bit more patient to get through more people because they have an abundant amount of leads that they're talking to, most likely either on social media, email, or wherever the offer owner has a leads list. And I find that appointment setting and that skill of patience, becoming an appointment setter first versus starting out as a closer, is so critical because I've done it myself. I've been an appointment setter as well as a closer. I've closed millions of dollars over the phone as a remote high ticket closer, but it was the skills that I learned as a remote appointment setter that allowed me to close millions of dollars over the phone for clients from all over the world, from 60 plus countries. And that's the big thing that I think most people that get into the online remote space miss, is that becoming an appointment setter, it's not a downgrade. It's not a downgrade. Most people think that if they can't get a closing position that they fail. No, you start out as an appointment setter, you work 3 to 6 months on one offer, then the closer is going to get sick. The closer is going to get into an argument with the sales manager. They're not going to want to show up to work some days, or something might happen to the closer. Like they might, like God forbid, like knock on wood, they might get into a car accident or something might happen domestically, domestic or something. But something will happen to the closer eventually. And it's your job and your responsibility as the appointment setter to hop in there and help out the offer owner, the sales manager, and to close those leads as quick as possible, especially if you've already talked to them and you booked them in yourself. All you have to do is learn the speaking skills and learn from those that have already done it before. It's much easier to be able to do that as an appointment setter first and then shift to a closer. And if you want to be able to learn those skills so that you can become not only an all-star remote appointment setter, but also an all-star closer, I have a free school community that you can join. It's called Remote Sales 101. You can go to school.com/remote sales 101. And if you apply today, I will send you a free 60-minute remote training. All you have to do is comment down below, just say training, and I'll send you a free 60-minute remote training, just saying that you watched this video and you ended up joining the community from there. And I will see you on the inside.